Get lacking in the world of YouTube. You know, what are people getting themselves into on this Sunday? Fine Sunday. Seems to be pretty calm on YouTube on a Sunday. You know, we don't have this whole fiasco like other days. People are actually behaving on Sundays. They go to church. That's why. And their spiritual self right now. You know, us, we're just at lunch, you know, just kicking back, chilling, seeing what's cracking, lacking. You know what I mean? Going up against the analytics, you already know. We don't pay attention to none of the advice that YouTube wants to give us. We always do the opposite. I don't trust the analytics. I think the analytics are kind of dumb if you follow the analytics, because the analytics would suggest what time to go on or what type of video to do, right? Going based off of the algorithm of other people and their videos, right? But there has to be somebody who first comes up with the ideas and sets these analytics in motion, right? And those ideas will have to be fresh and new, right? So by you following the analytics, then you're just following these people's, you know, ideas, right? When you already know that leaders come up with their own ideas. So, you know what I mean? What's good, M-Star Media? Shout out to you and yours. Go subscribe to M-Star Media, you know what I mean? She, you know, cop watches, make sure that they, you know, on their shit and make sure they're doing their damn job right. Because, believe it or not, if people are not there, they will do a lot of things they're not supposed to be doing. You literally have to babysit law enforcement. How sad is that? And I'm not even making that up. I'm being dead serious, too. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a gang member, but because that's the honest truth. And it's sad, but hey. You know, yeah, trust me, you know, and like I said, you know, I have a brother-in-law who's LAPD, right? You know, and we have a good relationship, right? So I know that there's individuals that are good cops, right? I'm not saying that they're evil, they're all wicked and everything like that. But even he himself tells me a lot of them dudes are scumbags. A lot of them fools are just have a chip on their shoulder and are looking to take advantage and exploit and, you know, abuse their power. Facts. You know, but that's something I didn't need him to tell me. That's something I already knew since, you know, back in the days. There was some that would be cool, you know. There was some that, you know, wouldn't harass us and just, they were cool, you know. But then there were some that just came and, man, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this person just woke up on the wrong side of the bed or some shit, you know, and he's just gonna take it out on you, like. And it's just like, bro, like, what's really the problem right here? Because clearly it's not this. Like, clearly, you know, this kind of heat is coming from somewhere else. What's good, low-key? Yeah. And not only that, but there's some of my homeboys from my neighborhood whose brothers are law enforcement, you know? So it's crazy to look and see that some of these people actually have family members, you know, background. And the crazy part about it is that, you know, like my brother-in-law, you know, his brother's a gang member, his father's a gang member, his whole family's gang related, you know, and he's the only one that, you know, went to the military and, you know, pursued law enforcement, you know, which is a trip, you know. But yeah, like, you know, it's crazy to, you know, see that, you know, some of these dudes actually do understand because they actually come from this kind of background, you know. Like the homie's brother, you know what I mean? Like when we were, you know, posted in his pad and shit like that, like he would just be like, okay, I'm just gonna leave, and I didn't see nothing, and he would just leave. He was like, you guys are crazy. It is what it is, though, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's still your family. So, did you see the video ACP made about you? ACP American. Oh, a convict's perspective. No, I don't watch his channel, bro. No offense to him or nothing like that. I got nothing against the individual. You know what I'm saying? I just don't view his content for my personal reasons. You know what I mean? So no hate on that individual, his channel. Hey, you know, let him do him. I just don't watch his content for my personal reasons, you know. And you know, I have already, you know, gone into a, you know, I made a video discussing all of that, so already, so you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like I just do me, you know what I mean? Like I don't really pay attention to, you know, that kind of stuff. It doesn't pique my curiosity. I'm sure you are aware of LASD classes actions suit over OT issues. Yes, yes. You know, and you know what frustrates me so much though is how much billions of dollars do we, you know, do that goes into these precincts, right? And for nothing to actually be getting done or to see no progress or no solution or nothing like that, but yet they keep asking for more and more money, and it's like, for what? Like we keep, you know, pumping all this money to you guys and we're seeing no results. If anything, fuck, shit's getting worse. So it's like, what the fuck is happening with all that money? Because obviously these individuals are upset, you know, themselves, you know, about their financial status, right? So makes you wonder what's really going on with all that money though. You know what I mean? And what's more mind-boggling than that is that the shit that they actually, you know, when they do actually show what they have purchased with that money, right? It's all these fucking tactical devices and fucking tanks and shit that is like, why the fuck do you guys need all that shit for? Like, what do you need all those guns for? All these fucking practically grenade launchers and I'm surprised if they don't even go and buy nukes and shit. Like, why the fuck do you guys need to be strapping yourselves like if you guys are the military? That is crazy. Instead of like, you know, like maybe like pumping into like a form of like another form of like a non-lethal round or some shit like that, right? But no, more guns to kill these individuals is a proper solution. Like, fuck, pumping that money onto some shit where when you're in a high-speed chase, you're able to stop the car without actually causing an accident or some shit, but that's the reason we're giving you all that money. We paid the fucking, the council, right, for them to come up with ideas, and now you have this funds to fund these ideas, you know, in order to, you know, make shit better or fighting crime better. But instead, you guys choose to go and buy more fucking shit to kill people? Easier? God damn it. And these people are the fucking, these are the good guys. These are the ones that are looking to protect and serve. Makes you kind of wonder, huh? It's crazy, even for them, like, okay, they get mad, right? And they say that all these thugs and all that, they don't care about human life and they don't care about individuals. They don't care about people and their safety and shit like that. Yeah, but look at the way you guys go about shit too. Makes you wonder if you guys give a fuck about people's lives and safety. Because it's so easy for you guys to fucking take action like that, right? To go and, you know, fucking kill somebody or drop somebody. And it's like, well, I mean, what's done is done, right? But you want to be grilling these motherfuckers for the same shit though. And it's not to try to justify what gang members do. I never, you know, make those arguments to justify. It's just the hypocrisy of everything, right? Because these individuals are doing the exact same shit. But yet people see one wrong and one not wrong. So it's like, okay, I don't understand what's going on right here. It's not to try to justify these people's actions. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. Because it's making no sense. It's a trip. Cali is beautiful, but it comes with the price. Yes, it does. Facts. Yeah, just like the military, it's sad. Those fools are money hungry. Who? Well, a lot of people are money hungry, sad to say. It's because they channel their morals into the wrong things. Like, I feel like a lot of people in this world really truly believe that if they gain this money or this fame or whatever, that all their stress that they have in their lives, like all the problems that they're going through and all the battles and and obstacles in their way, like if that's magically gonna just disappear as soon as they obtain, this money, when you already know you can obtain the money, it's not gonna make your problems go away. It just makes it easier now for you to go and drown yourself in the negativity, right? That's why you see a bunch of celebrities who are still doing drugs and have overdoses and alcohol poisoning and are still found hanging around with criminals and shit like that, bro, because that money didn't fucking make other problems go away. It just made them now easier to go and seek out and obtain the things to keep their spiral going, because money's not going to change how you feel about things, or maybe not working things out with, I don't know, family or kids or baby mamas or whoever, whatever your problems are, like that's not going to change. Or people not respecting you and shit like that, like all that is not going to change, bro. And how you feel about things is not going to change either. So therefore, I mean, like money's a necessity, bro, but it's not it's not a remedy. I know in the army base in Cali, it's called Fort Irwin. In Cali, yeah, there's several in Cali. A lot of ego in the LA no, yeah, there's a lot of egos everywhere, though. That's one thing. Egos, it doesn't discriminate, right? You have lawyers that have big egos, doctors, judges, lawyers, law enforcement, just like they exist in gang members who are have big egos and are narcissists, and I guess some are worse than others, right? You can find that within everything, within every job that's out there. You're gonna have individuals who just have big ass egos to them, right? Because it's a personality disorder. It's not a criminal disorder. It's a personality disorder. So no one's immune to it. Just like sex offenders. You could have a sex offender who's an actor, who's a doctor, who's a lawyer, who's a priest, who's a cop, who's a that, and that's why there's been sex offenders who have been all of that. And some, right? Because it doesn't discriminate. The sickness doesn't discriminate. As a matter of fact, some of these people seek out those professions to make it easier to obtain or, satisfy their sick way of living. I'm ready to leave Baltimore. Yeah, but not to Cali, though. People from Cali are trying to leave to Baltimore, my guy. Why? No, it's bad in Baltimore, too, I seen. As a matter of fact, I think it has the highest murder or second highest murder rate in the United States. So, yeah, it's pretty bad out there, too. You're going into active duty? Oh, man. Well, I wish you the best, bro, because, man, it's looking pretty rough out there. You know what I mean? Like, whenever so many countries start going to war, people should be nervous, right? Because as soon as you see one country go to war, people should already be nervous, because that shit is a fucking domino effect, because war is not fought like back then. So now all these countries are in bed with each other, right? So if one country goes to war, then then these people start getting involved, and other people start getting involved, and then other countries start getting involved, and then it turns into another world war, and you don't want that, because especially when there's a world war, because then egos inflate to the absolute max, because now these motherfuckers think that they could really win it all, and they'll really go to that extreme to all of a sudden these good people, these good Samaritans, and these good, individuals, these, religious people, because obviously they're all people of God and faith and everything like that. They will become the fucking devil. Kill whoever you have to, leave no one behind, do whatever you gotta fucking do to win, and bomb whoever the fuck, and who gives a fuck. And it's like, damn, what happened to, no one has a right to kill nobody, and I don't know what the fuck you guys are always preaching out there, and that peace, and these fucking gang members always fucking everything up and killing innocent people. All of a sudden, all that shit just goes out the window, like, chingue su madre, nah, our country's involved now, bro, so now it's okay. It's like the purge, huh? So, like, we could just hit a switch, and it becomes okay now, in this time frame to go and do the most heinous crimes in, humanity. And no one's got an issue there? No one's going to go protest that? No, all right, cool. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Like, nah, bro, but see, they're doing it for the greater good. Like, they're killing people over money, bro. Over resources, which is over money. And that's the greater good? Money is the greater good? Yes, if it helps our country. So you can kill people over money if it helps our country. Interesting. I didn't know that. Women and children too? Yeah, anybody, whoever. If they're in the way, we gotta... Hiroshima, bro. That's insane. We're the crazy ones. Bro, you grab all the gangs on the fucking planet and you put all their murders together, it wouldn't equal, not even close to the amount that only one battle has had in one war that these countries have killed of innocent people. But yeah, we give these people holidays and celebrate their shit and, and all that, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something, bro. Or I don't know, maybe somebody could explain it to me. Money is the vehicle to be driven reckless. Oh, what's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking lacking? I'm gonna try to have stacks so my family can live comfortably. That way, I want money. No, and that's good, bro. That's good. That's good when people seek, for that being the reason, right? That being their motivation and their drive, right? The only thing I give as advice is that don't ever let the money consume you. Like, don't ever choose you chasing money over spending time with your loved ones or spending time with your family or, building relationships and chemistry and bonding time with your family. Like, don't ever choose the bag over, being there for your family. You get what I'm saying? Because, I'm pretty sure, people are aware, there's a lot of people who made it to the top, right? Like they became millionaires, billionaires, whatever, but their relationship with their kids is all fucked up. They've been married and divorced like 7 times and they have kids all over the place and their kids are fucking in jail and DUIs and drug addicts. You see that so many times with rich people, and that's because they chose the success over their bonding and their chemistry and their relationship with their children. It's sad, bro. Like success should be a good goal to strive for, riches, but don't ever lose yourself in that chase though. It's what I try to, tell people. Like, it's okay to be successful. Just don't lose yourself in that. Is wild, small city. My dad was in the Gulf War. He was in the Army. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I got family who are Marines and all that shit too. And you know what's so funny, bro? That like when we talk about like the choices we made in our lifestyle, how similar their brotherhood with their fellow, Marines and stuff like that, how it's so similar to the relationship of individuals from the street. I guess we understand each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of them individuals also come from troubled backgrounds, That's why they chose to get in the military to, I guess straighten themselves out, right? But then they also suffer a lot of psychological because, like I said, anytime we're talking about another person taking another person's life and you're seeing all this shooting and you have to shoot at people who you never seen a day in your life, never met, and vice versa, right? It's going to take a toll on you mentally, right? The way you look at stuff, the way you see, life now. And sad to say, it consumes a lot of people, right? And a lot of people come home and, end up, making the wrong choices, right? because the brain is a very powerful thing and it's very sensitive as well, bro. So, you know, after Flaco dropped the fake Bozo recording 5 hours later, he dropped the video. Did he? Oh, I don't know. I know nothing about none of that. I don't. Like, I'm aware of the situation, the videos and stuff like that, but I'm not aware of like who dropped what or where it came from and with the what. Like, it really didn't pique my curiosity that much to like go and see and all that, right? The only thing is that I heard the audio and to me it sounded suspicious, right? Just because, and the only reason why I say it sounds suspicious, not because Bozo is a Southerner and I'm defending another Southerner, because my neighborhood and Bozo's neighborhood don't even get along, right? So our vatos don't even get along. But the thing is that I can't be, just because for that reason, I can't let that now cloud my judgment and, now me, want to make this to be true and shit like that, right? Because you still have to stick to your morals and what is actually feeling right and what isn't right. And to me, it's just that it's 2023, right? And even if you get the most wackest, basic, cheapest app out there, right? It's gonna sound a lot better than that recording, right? Not only the quality of the recording, right? But when it comes to like important parts, all of a sudden it starts to like, static, random static out of nowhere, and it starts to cut off, and it's just like, why? Like, even I'm telling you, with the most wackest, cheapest shit. Nowadays, even it don't even matter if you're in the desert, you'll get better quality than that. You know what I mean? And that's just the one thing that I have a problem with when somebody wants to put stuff out there. Like, if you're gonna put stuff out there, put it for how it truly is, because even if you try to change a little bit, or you only changed a little bit or some shit like that, or you added maybe something, the fact that you added or changed something already makes me question the whole entire thing. Because the only reason why you change or add stuff is because you're looking to persuade people's perspective on individuals. And if that's your goal, then that's looking to manipulate in your favor, And if we're talking about being righteous, that is far from righteous. Like I said, it could be, the worst person in the world. It could be a chomo, right? It could be a chomo that's a serial killer, right? Who's just disgusting. I could say, fuck that individual, and I hope he dies and everything like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to make up stuff about him, even though he's a piece of shit. Even though he's a piece of shit, I'm not going to make up something about the individual, because by me lying, it's not making me any better than them individuals. You know what I mean? The truth is bad enough as it is. You don't need to lie, just the truth is all you need, Because once you start lying, bro, then you just start looking bad, So it's like, even if it's my worst enemy, I'm not going to make up something about the guy. You know what I mean? I may say fuck him and I don't like him and, screw him, but I'm not going to go and start making up shit about individuals, though. That's just not going to do that. Like I said, it could be somebody that I hate, bro, and I'm just not going to, just with the truth in itself is all I need, bro. But once I already start with the hate, bro, that's like, what am I doing? Because once you do it once, it's going to become easier to do it again and again. And now next thing you know, you're fucking doing it to everybody. It's not good to feed into those behaviors. You're good with the truth, bro. Even if you see that maybe people are not listening to you or whatever, maybe like people are not, like understanding that this is what's true, bro. As long as you know what the fuck the truth is, let people believe whatever the fuck they want, bro. Because at the end of the day, as long as you know what it is, that's the only opinion that should matter. Because you're not going to be able to control, everybody's opinion or how they want to choose to see things or how they want to choose to live life. That's just the way it is. Look at SPM. He still has a big ass fan base. Adam 22. I mean, and several other people out there, who still have people who, just don't care that they have charges and have done all this stuff. And that's crazy, right? It's so fucking wild. Welcome to humanity. It's sickening, isn't it? But it's just the way man is. Some people out there just really, I mean, they may preach it, but they really only truly care They only truly care about themselves. The hardworking man, not a solid one. Yeah, well, I feel you. Like I said, like I said, even if we don't see eye to eye in decisions and stuff like that, um, I can understand why people, feel. Like I said, I don't watch his content, so I don't really know, how he truly gets down or how he truly is. You know what I mean? Um, and when I truly say I don't view people's content, it's because I don't. Like I'm not just saying that. Like I truly, honestly, don't view their content at all. Um, it's because we see things differently. So there's no reason why for me to view the channel. Because our point of views just don't align. So because I feel like once you do, then it's gonna now trigger you to see things a certain way, or then like I said, there's no need for that. That's why I say, like, if you truly, like if I truly don't like somebody, or I get like the wrong, I just don't ever visit that channel ever again. I mean, people may see that as petty, but I mean, I'm being honest though. How do you feel when money has to be involved in every situation? Settling things here in the United States, it's a sickening thing, bro. Because we have relied so much and gave money so much, because money only has as much power as we give it. You know what I mean? Because money is nothing. It's just a piece of paper. It truly holds no power. It truly has no power. It's only idolized, and it has the power that it has because we gave it that power, because we give it that power, right? Because it's what everybody wants, is what everyone's striving for, right? So we give money the power that it has, But in all true reality, in itself, it's just a piece of paper. It holds no power, But the reason it has all that power, and people, are now, how can I say, it became like the antichrist that's enslaving humanity, right? Like everybody bows down to the almighty dollar. Because it's true, they do. It'll make people turn their, against their morals, against their loved ones, against, a lot of people are willing to throw anyone under the bus and everything for the almighty dollar, bro. And what's truly funny though, that people don't want to, not saying all, but a lot of people only look to obtain the money just because they want to be perceived by everybody as like this person who made it, who now he's idolized. Now, everyone's seeing that he made it, and that's truly what he's craving and what he wants. He wants the attention. He wants everyone to see that he has money, because like like a king once said, right? What good is having a throne if there's no one to rule over, right? Like you could be, let's say you have all the money in the world, but if there's nobody there to show off your luxury cars and mansions, then the person's going to be depressed because there's no one to show it off to, right? The person needs the crowd to see him. That's the attention that they want. That's the hunger that they crave, right? Because in all true reality, you don't need 7 houses and 50 cars. You know what I mean? How about taking a pay cut, right? I mean, you're still living lovely. You're still going to be rich, right? But now you're able to help, the people on the bottom, right? Living in poverty, right? If you just take a pay cut, I mean, you're still going to be a multi-millionaire, but now you'll just be able to, help out more people, right? I mean, you already have 7 houses as it is. What do you need another house for? But that's being selfish of me asking for these individuals to take a pay cut, even though they wouldn't have everything that they have if it wasn't for the workers, building and making the company, is what it is, right now, right? Their vision, it may have been their vision, right? But these individuals, it was built on the sweat and, labor of all these individuals, right? If you don't have these employees, then your business, you can't run your business, right? And if you can't run your business, you can't make that money. So you need these individuals, right? So now why not, break them off with the money that they deserve? I mean, you're still going to be rich. But the fact that you're asking these individuals to take a pay cut is, they're appalled by it. How dare you? Typical, response from a peasant. Like, yeah, I guess. But they're good people, though. There's a lot of jobs in the army that are combat related. Yeah, there is. You can build up a lot of your skills, right? That is very true. Peace, homie. Oh, shout out to Chemoflix. Go check out Chemoflix channel. He gets down. You know, man, there's sometimes, man, like, you know, I'm looking to be entertained and I click on his videos and I just watch his he gets down, bro, like how he puts all the clips together, and I always find it funny. As a matter of fact, that's how I realize about a lot of the stuff that happens on the YouTube drama thing is that I watch his videos and it's just because he knows it right on the dot too. Like he's very intelligent. Like he sees things for what they truly are, like what's truly happening. You know, like he's able to catch all the truth behind everything, right? And it's funny, you know, and it's a trip because a lot of people can't catch it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't see it, right? Like there's some of the individuals that I hang around with, right, that they can't see sometimes. You know, when I point stuff out to them, they're like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" And then it's like, "Bro, look how they're manipulating right here." And they're like, "Oh shit, bro, I didn't even realize that." Like, damn, how is it that you were really focused on that video and you couldn't see that? That's crazy. But there's some people that just can't catch it, though. You know, but I guess that's why these people are so, you know, that's why these people could find, you know, people to manipulate out there, right? Because they know they exist, because they do exist, right? It's not because they're dumb or anything like that, right? It's just that, you know what I mean? Like what they're focusing on is, you know, maybe different from what you focus on, right? So maybe that's why. I mean, it's just a theory of mine. Hello, reviews. Yeah, whatever brings something. Yeah, like I said, like with the whole audio, like I'm not here to like advocate for, you know, Bozo or defend Bozo. Nah, but if I'm really gonna put that kind of jacket on somebody, like, you know what I mean? Like the reason I say, you know, about SPM is because that's what he's convicted for. Have you not seen that evidence? That's what I need. I just need evidence, and if he's a chomo, then you know, that shit will get plastered all over the place, right? Because chomo should get no love, right? That's taking advantage of an innocent, you know, life is disgusting. Especially me, I have a daughter, so you know. But if, like I said, if I'm really gonna put that jacket on somebody, because that jacket, you know, obviously it gets people hurt, you know, especially in this world. So you just gotta make sure that you know what jacket you're putting on people. Right? It's not so easy. And I know people want to make it seem that it's that easy, cut and dry, where it's like, well, he's a chomo, so what does it matter? Just label him a chomo. Like, no, aren't you guys always the ones that's talking about how precious life is and how we should cherish life and everything like that? But it's so easy for you not to, you know, throw something on somebody that could potentially get that person to lose his life, and he has a family and stuff like that, right? And let's say it's not true. Then it's like, what are you going to say then there? Like, well, I mean, he could have been a chomo. So I mean, my intentions, my heart was in a good place, right? Like, oh well, I made a mistake. I mean, it happens. Yeah, person died though. Yeah, but it happens though. I guess a lot of people have the mentality of people from the streets, right? They're not so different. They just want to pretend that they're different. But when the push comes to shove, they truly, really aren't that different, right? Because we're all humans, right? We all have the potential breaking point in all of us, right? You know, where anger and, you know, revenge and paybacks, right, could take a hold on somebody, right? Right? If you believe in the Lord and you truly believe that people shouldn't be taking their lives, but now if somebody kills your mom or your brother, now you want to go and take that person's life. It's like, then you are no different than these individuals, right? Whatever pushed you to the breaking point, how do you not know that that person was pushed to that breaking point, right? So it's like, you know, it's like we truly really aren't that different, you know? So that's why we have to, you know, come with understanding, and maybe we're able to fix problems like that. But if we're not able to put our pride to the side, right, because of how we view certain things, like we're not willing to give anybody, you know, this type of respect in order just to fix stuff, then stuff's never going to get fixed because you're not willing to put your pride to the side to even have a conversation with somebody, right? Because why should I give this piece of shit any type of, you know, time or respect, right? But it's like, don't you want to fix the problems though? I mean, because you already know by coming with insults and aggressively and, cocky and arrogant, I mean, we're going to get nowhere. It's going to fix nothing. And it's not like, oh, what's the matter? Gang members they want to be talking shit, but they can't take it. Like, bro, aren't you the one that's advocating for a push to change and peace and stuff like that? It's got to start with somebody being the bigger person. Obviously, these people are no good and they're hooligans and delinquents. So obviously, they're not going to be the bigger person. So how about you instead be the bigger person? Nah, fuck that. Okay, then you are no different than them because you're not willing to put your pride to the side just like they're not willing to put their pride to the side. So in reality, I mean, y'all the same. So we're at a stalemate right here. No one's willing to put their pride to the side. Why do I gotta be the bigger person? They're the bad ones. Fuck that. They gotta be the bigger person. Okay, well, they're not, right? So I guess nothing's gonna get fixed. That's crazy, though. It is what it is, though. Is your hood the most hated? No, but we do feud with a lot of people, though. I'm not gonna lie. We do have a lot of beef with a lot of barrios. A lot. I would say maybe more than like 38 neighborhoods, which are all at a bike's distance. So yeah, we do have a lot of beef. It is what it is. Asperger's syndrome? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have that. Well, I don't really know. From what people tell me about him, it doesn't really sound like he does, though. Because believe it or not, on my comments, I get a lot of people actually that talk bad about him, but there's also people that talk good about him. And if you, as a matter of fact, hey, if you go and even to my last video that I dropped, bro, there's people that leave like big paragraphs, describing, people's behavior. So it's like, I'm just like, sounds like an intelligent person. But then again, who truly knows, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, damn, I just seen that freaking my lunch is already up. I gotta get back to it. Hey, it was good chopping it up with you guys. We out.